what it's used for.
Okay, so
But it doesn't sound like a new term to me, Sha.
okay. Bootstrap is an online CSS library. So what you do is you actually copy their um, designs, their CSS designs, you know, the ID, the classes, get familiar with the classes they use, and then you use it on your website. You know, when you open a div, you type ID equals, then you give the div an ID name. That div, Bootstrap has a div that has been designed to do different things. So if you want a div that you can use as a cat, or you want a div that can showcase a product, the image is there, the button is there, buy now is there, they've designed it. So all you have to do, just go create a div, type ID, then copy the Bootstrap ID name, put it inside the name of that ID. Then all of a sudden, the designs of Bootstrap will appear on your website. So rather than you
Sorry,
going, yeah,
I don't know if you can take it again.
okay, what I mean is, if you create a div,
Okay.
you give your div an ID,
Okay.
and it's equal to double quotes the name of the div, the name of the ID, sorry. But instead, when you give that div an ID name, you take that name to your style or your CSS and begin to style it, right?
Yeah.
But instead of styling it, you go to Bootstrap. Bootstrap have different styles. If it's a button you want to style, open your button tag, give your button a name like buy, put your ID inside the button, then go to Bootstrap. Look at all their buttons. They have different CSS styles already made, and they have saved them with different ID names and class names. So if you find a button style that you like, pick the ID name, paste the ID name inside your button ID name. So you don't need to, when you type ID equals, put the Bootstrap name there, then save it. The initial design for Bootstrap button will appear inside your button because you are using Bootstrap saved name in the cloud.
Okay. They've
Yes,
already done the styling
yes, you've done the style.
in Bootstrap. Bootstrap. So you're just like copying what they have done and pasting on your own site, right?
Yes, but you do that through the ID.
Okay. That sounds nice. I'm even I'm even on Bootstrap site now.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if I will see what you're talking about. I've not seen any, what is it called? Like any image there. I would. But you can just go ahead. I think I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, so you can see this nice looking button here on my screen, right?
Okay.
So this button has been designed by Bootstrap. So you can get this particular button design through its ID name. And then when you create a button tag, open a button tag, close button tag in your VS Code, ID equals get the button name for this button, Bootstrap, paste it inside the ID name, save it. Then this button design will appear on your website.
This button now, okay. Are you saying that we have to do inspect and that's to get the name of the button?
That's a good question. It shows that you understand coding already. So what you need to do is not that. You first of all will go to the complete libraries, the library where you can find so many Bootstrap uh, designs. That's where you need to go to first. All right. But remember, your HTML needs to be connected to your CSS. I don't know if you remember.
Yes, now, yeah.
At the top head, you write link
Now
rel.
the link here, Nabi.
Yes, link rel. So
Yeah.
yeah, now our link rel style sheet href is now going to be equal to Bootstrap file name, not your CSS file name.
Uh,
Yes, so it's going to be their website name slash the folders that they have online till you get to the final CSS file name before you close that link rel. That is the way you connect it. You connect Bootstrap to your HTML so that when the website loads, it will load all of the CSS styles from Bootstrap into your website. Then when your HTML is requesting for style names, it will pass through that particular address from the head to get the style downloaded into your page. Do you understand? Can you hear me, sir?
I would suggest we do that the practical example so that at least.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. So from our Bootstrap website, at least we can see that we have examples here. Okay. And normally what I do is I go to Google and I type Bootstrap, whatever I need. It could be sidebar, it could be headers, it could be anything. But these are examples. Examples for headers, examples, heroes, you know, features. See, look at the things you can find here. Sidebars, they've made sidebars for you. They have footers at the bottom side of the page. They have drop down. They have modals, that is an alert boxes. You have list groups. And then there are others. They have albums. You can see them like this. Okay. They also have pricing. So what I want is bootstrap cards. Okay.
Sorry, how did you get to this page? What did you click?
These examples up at the top, the examples.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so these are navbars, navigation bars. So let's click on navigation bars. So this is navigation bar. We have different types of navigation bars. See this one here. See this other one here. You understand? This one even have drop down. This one is when it's Okay, you still have this one. Can also be when it's folded. So let's go to Google. So now from Google, I find it easier to connect to Bootstrap using my search. So if I type the exact name, it makes it easier for me. So all I do is Navbar Bootstrap. Okay. So it takes me, look at the website, getbootstrap.com, docs, components, Navbar. Here, right click on it and then get to this position. All right, so there are so many other components here. The web layout, get to that later. So, but this is my navbar and this is my code. These are my codes for the navigation bar as well. All I'll need to do is just copy this code and paste it directly in my HTML. So they have a nav, regular HTML. Come in. Let me zoom this a little bit so you can see. They have the nav, regular HTML, class. The class name is nav. Then they have navbar expand, large navbar, light, background, light. Okay, so
Sorry, I have a question.
yeah,
Okay, now, are you saying that the name of this class is everything in that double quotation?
yes, they are separated. You can have the model of about three classes together here, three or four classes. Okay, four classes. No, three classes. The first one is nav, then another class again, this one. All right. This is navbar expand large navbar. So this navbar expand large navbar, it can be responsive when the page is not when the page is not small. It can maintain this. You understand? And when the page is small, it can also switch. So depending on the class that they have. For this, for large navbar, this is what you get. And I believe it's responsive when you it's responsive when you resize your browser, it should give you something else. Okay, but this is background. This is a class for the background color, and this is light background. All right. If you read the documentation, you get more details. It's not like they just pasted these designs and they left you there. So it said this example uses color background light. You see it, and spacing my2, my large. All right, and then 0. Then it has another. Let me make it a bit large for you. See, these are sizes. This one is margin right. Okay, there is a proper documentation where you can read each of these symbols, what they do. So you know their own margin right, margin left, 0, large, small, you know. Let's look at, it says the .navbar brand can be replaced to most elements, but an anchor works best, as some elements might require utility class, or custom styles. That is Navbar brand. That should be where the logo sits. This one. This is a inside the nav. You have your logo. How logo is treated. And when you click on it, it takes you to nowhere except you specify the page name. But we'll be touching it gradually. I think when we start, let's keep moving with practical so that it will be clearer. So navbar navigation links builder dot nav options with their own modifier class and require the use of toggle class for proper responsive style. Toggler classes helps to turn something on and off when you click. You know, you click on a button, it displays, or you move your mouse over this area, the menu displays, you remove your mouse, it goes off. That's toggle. Toggle in and out, toggle in and out, toggle in and out. So they have toggler classes for proper responsive styling. And sometimes not just when you move your mouse, when you change the rotation of your device. If you're on portrait, you move to landscape, and you're watching a video, the video is supposed to expand or reduce. That is responsiveness. When you're working on a website and you want it to be responsive like that, then you have to understand how to uh, add some custom CSS styling. But they have a lot of it for a lot of the styles for you so that you can follow the steps to know how they create toggles and responsive design. If you are building a website, you need to definitely you need a responsive design. All right. You also have to save active links and inactive links. Okay. So we'll get back to all these ones, talking of all these things, talking about these things. But let's just pick what we want first of all. This is a design. This is what we pick first. Um, okay, okay. So you can see that this one has folded because when I zoom my page, the page reduced. So you can see now to fit in properly with this zoom, it fits in. So we'll copy this. But before we do that, we have to link our HTML page to Bootstrap. So let's do that. The first thing we want to do is go to our VS Code. And our VS Code is where we create a new file. Let me create a new folder in VS Code. Then we'll move from there. I'll share my screen. File, open folder. Do I have any? I should have recent folder. So recent folder. I have a calculator folder. Okay, so right here, I'm going to create a new file. Create a new file. This file is going to be called. What app are we creating? Tags.html. Okay, so tags.html. Then we open our regular HTML as usual. Open the head. So we'll go with link. Okay, so let me post it here. Let's go to Bootstrap to get our link. Let's go to Bootstrap to get our link. So go back to Bootstrap. So I'm not touching this. I'm not linking from here. Let's get to get started. So you can see it says copy the style sheet link into your head before other style sheets to load CSS. So this is a link. So we'll copy it. Once that is done, go back to our VS Code. Paste it. Uh, so it's very long, very, very long. All right, so I'll just click here and press enter so I can see the end of the page. So do you understand it up to this point? Do you understand what I'm doing? Hello, can you hear me, sir?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Do you understand it up to this point?
Yeah, I'm trying to understand. Okay, you said you went to Bootstrap to copy that code and you pasted it here.
Yes.
Right. Okay, now the part I didn't get is how you went to Bootstrap to copy that part. How did you went to CSS something something? I don't know. Can you take that part again?
Yes,
And then this thing that we copied, is it
yes.
for Navbar?
No, this is to link our website to Bootstrap
Okay, to
CSS.
Bootstrap.
Yeah, the Bootstrap CSS,
Okay.
just to link. Is that under the head tag?
Okay, can you just take that part again? I know you went to Bootstrap, you clicked on copy.
Yes, so we were here before. Then I click on getting started. Clicked
Okay,
on it. Then I scroll down a bit and it says for CSS, copy, paste the style sheet link into your head before all other style sheets to load CSS. That's this.
okay, okay. Now, quick question. Does it mean that anytime you want to link that's your code to what's it called now? Bootstrap.
Yeah.
This is what you always do. Just go to Bootstrap, go to getting started, go to CSS, and then copy that link. Or is there any exception to this rule?
This is the easier way for beginners, and most people do it. I find it more convenient myself.
That's to link your code to Bootstrap, maybe.
Yes.
Okay, okay, fine.
So we copy from here.
Okay,
Once that is done, you go back. So you paste it here. Paste. Do you understand?
yes, I do.
So I only click here to break it down. Nothing more. Even if they are not on the same line, it's still fine. So now that I'm done, I'll go back to Bootstrap. I still have one more code to copy. Because of some interactivity on the Bootstrap, that sometimes it might need some JavaScript attributes. It might need some JavaScript functionality. So we just have to link the page to JavaScript. We need to copy some of the JavaScript from Bootstrap and add up together with our CSS. So he said many of our components require the use of JavaScript to function. Specifically, they require jQuery, Papa.js, and our own JavaScript plugins. Place the following scripts near the end of your page, right before the closing body. You understand?
Okay.
So, copy. It's a straightforward thing. It says at the closing body. That is instruction. So here, at the closing body, paste. That's all. It's, so let's indent this a little bit. All right, so with this, we can save. With that, we can go back to Bootstrap and pick one of their resource. So we can go to Bootstrap and pick one of their resource. So we're okay, we choose Navbar before. Navbar. So this one, and this is the entire code for the Navbar. Just copy it. We don't need to type any code. Just go to Bootstrap, VS Code, and paste it in. But because this is our website, it is always good to create a main div to wrap everything that is in our projects. So it is the main container that will hold everything, whether it's going for Bootstrap or anyway. We create this one. So here we paste. So first thing you want to do is save it so that you can preview it. So you right click, reveal in File Explorer. So you can see our website now have Bootstrap at the top. Everything is now available. All we will need to do is just change the colors, edit the text, remove the things we don't need, and that's all. So we still have a few minutes to change the colors, right? Let's go back to Bootstrap and see the color options that we have. Okay, so we're done with this. I will change it to dark, but let's go down. You can see this blue design here.
Yeah.
It says the first one, the dark is this, and it's showing you that BG dark is the first on the list. Then next thing you need is BG primary, that is this blue one. And the last one is background color specified already, so that you can put your color here, whatever. So BG hyphen primary, that's what we need. So since I know the class name, I'll go to my code and edit that background color from light to primary. All right, so it starts from the top. It's my nav. I open it now. Sorry. Yes, which of them I put. Okay, so my opening now, BG, then I have to delete this light and type primary. Then we'll save it so that we can check it again on our website to see the results. Fresh. So that's the results. And as I'm zooming, you can see the responsive look of the website. So when you're using mobile, which means the screen will become a bit small, it will change to this design. That is responsive. It will check for the width of your browser and change the design to a different design. So this is toggle. By clicking and clicking again, changes. So for a wider screen device, which is when we zoom out, we'll get this. All right. So if you want to design a full website with Bootstrap, you just go there, check all the components, copy them, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Your website will be complete without writing a single line of code, other than just to edit the things that are there. Do you understand, sir?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So now that you know this, I'll just advise you to maybe take some time to test some other components, do one or two things. Just practice this little one that you have learned. You understand? Let's
Okay,
not
but
do.
can you send the video tomorrow?
Yes, if you want me to, very early in the morning, I can do that
Okay.
for you. So then, that's what I'm saying. Use this opportunity to create a real app. Build your website, just nice looking website. You'll just touch few things from there, and you are good to go. But if you don't know HTML very, very well and CSS, you will be more confused when you get to this point. But those foundations I usually take time to teach all those things, you know, just to drill you so you become very, very strong. You'll be confident of yourself when you get to all these things because it looks very easy. You understand? But if you don't know HTML, to be honest with you, if I start teaching you these things, you'll be confused. What is this? Why should I? But you know what is a class, you know what is a div, you know what an ID is. So it's easy for you to adjust these things. Do you understand?
Yeah, yeah.
So we thank God. Thank God that this is UI design. Right.
Okay.
That is where I'm working. We are using these things to work. We don't want to write so many codes nowadays.
Okay, okay. I have a question.
Yes.
With the basic knowledge of HTML, CSS, and let's say a bit of JavaScript,
Yes, sir.
can I build a website with
Very,
that?
very, 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 very. What you have can, but I still need to do. As I'm working on this project, there are some things I need to touch on JavaScript so that you can be fully uh, confident of yourself. That's why I'm doing this thing. So you will know that okay, I can do. That's what I'm trying to do. That you be confident of yourself.
Mm,
So follow it as I'm creating. Be creating your own. That's just it.
okay.
All right, my time is up, sir. So
Okay, sir.
so hopefully, but we will meet on Sunday because I want to go for camp. You understand?
Okay, no one.
Listen. If Saturday, I'll let you know, sir.
Okay, no one, sir. Thank you so very
Thank,
much.
thank you, sir.